Watch this. I'm going to take a static website design and turn it into something with animated counters, an image carousel, and real-life interactions, all without writing a single line of code. I'm Pallen, a brand strategist. Welcome to my channel where I share practical advice to help you build and grow your brand. Today, I'm partnering with Figma to show you a tool that honestly surprised me. It's called Figma Make, and it turns your designs or even just an idea into a fully interactive, clickable prototype. This is so good. We're talking real buttons, animations, hover states, the things that make a website feel premium. I'm going to show you exactly how it works using a travel blogger's website as our example today. Let me start with the interface and why this is different from other AI tools that you might have tried. Yes, so Figma Make is an AI-powered tool built directly inside Figma. You can find it at figma.com/make. It'll look something like this to start from scratch. Or if you already have a design like I do, you can access it right from your existing file. So this is just an existing project that I brought up for this example. Just select a frame, right-click, and then choose Send to Figma Make. I should mention, this tool is less about generating an entire app, let's say from scratch. This is not what it's for. It's more about taking your existing design vision and making it interactive, testable, and shareable, and fast. I'm going to show you what I mean. All right, let me introduce you to our example. This is a website that I am designing right now for Javier Sanchez, a travel blogger. It looks nice, but right now it's completely static. So here's the website design that we've been working on. We've got a hero section with a photo, a card showing his location, and a statistics section. So 8,000 followers, 56% engagement rate, that's high. 27 plus countries visited. You can see a lot here that we're building out. The design is clean, but it doesn't do anything yet. And here's the thing, when you're trying to get feedback from clients, collaborators, or even just testing your own ideas, static mockups raise often more questions than they answer. What we want for these numbers is for them to animate in. We want that image card to feel like a real Instagram carousel. We're gonna get to that. We want interactions that make this feel like a finished product, even though we're still in the design phase. Okay, first up, those statistics. Right now, they're just text, but with one prompt, we can make them count up from 0 when the page loads. This is kind of like micro interactions that make the site feel even more polished. So I'm gonna select this section, the one that we're gonna work with, and send it to Figma Make. Now I'm going to type my prompt once that loads. Animate the numbers so they tick upward from 0 to the final amount, keeping the endings, so the K, the percentage sign, and the plus signs, and just animate the numbers themselves. Let's see what Make does with this. And while we wait for a few moments, a quick note about prompting. You'll get better results if you're specific about what you want, but you don't need to write a novel here. Focus on the behavior you're looking for, so what should happen, how it should feel, and if the first result isn't quite right, that's okay. You can always refine it in the same chat. Think about it like directing someone rather than writing code. Okay, there it is. Let's click on Preview. You can see the numbers counting up, 8,000, 56, 27 plus. They tick upward for about 2 seconds with a smooth easing function. I love it. Let's see it once more. Again, this is the kind of detail that would take hours to prototype manually, probably so much so that you wouldn't even do it. Variables, logic, timing, all of it, and Make handles it in seconds. Now, if I wanted to adjust the timing or the easing, I can prompt again. I'm not going to in this case, but I could also go directly into the code and tweak that if I wanted to. But in most cases, this thing is ready to share right now. Now, let's tackle that location card. Right now, it's a single static image, but what if it's cycled through photos like an Instagram carousel? That's exactly what we're gonna build. Continuing in the same chat, I'm gonna give Make another prompt. Here, we're gonna build an animated carousel image slider inside this component. I want it to feel like an Instagram post. Multiple images that automatically cycle through with a dot indicator showing which slide is active. Make is gonna think through this. Here we go. Writing a whole bunch of code, which I could never do myself. Okay, wow, now the cards cycle through 3 images. I love it. These images are placeholders. Every few seconds, it fades into the next photo. I love this, especially for prototyping. The dots at the bottom, they update to show which image is currently displayed, so my client can actually imagine their own visuals in place. If I wanted to get more specific, I could continue to prompt this, even upload the images that I want cycling through. For this video, I'm showing you what you can do in a very short amount of time. No code and no complex prototyping setup. setup, just a prompt and a result. Not replacing the design craft. You still decide how this should look and feel, but it's handling the tedious implementation so you can focus on creative direction. Now, what if you want to keep refining or bring this back into your main Figma file? Let me show you how the iteration workflow works and how to export everything as editable design layers. Oh, for the fun of it, let's say I want to adjust something more images, slower scroll, so you prompt accordingly. It thinks, it gets coding. There I can see it sourcing images from Unsplash as our placeholders, which is perfect. Now is probably a good moment also to mention that Make keeps a version history, so I can always roll back if I don't like a change, so you're not limited. Our updated design is looking great. A few additional controls that I want to point out. Point and edit, select a library, and add content. Now that plus sign allows me to add content like attaching a design or uploading an image. If you're working from a Figma library, you can attach that here, provide those necessary style controls and parameters. Finally, point and edit gives me more granular control to select a component in my design and then prompt it. I didn't need it in this case, but if I did, it's there. And then with even more style controls, after all, this is Figma. I'm probably going to share the preview link with my client or publish it to a staging domain versus the editable project, which I might only share with a collaborator. As well, when I'm happy with the prototype, I can copy everything as design layers, then bring it back into Figma Design as fully editable frames with auto layout applied, which is so awesome. You're not stuck in Make forever. You can prototype here, get feedback, and then continue refining in your actual design file. So it's like more of a loop, definitely not a dead end. And I'm going here from idea to feedback in minutes instead of days. So that is Figma Make, an AI tool that turns your static designs into interactive prototypes without the tedious setup. Whether you're a designer trying to get faster buy-in, a founder building a pitch, or a creator who wants our portfolio site to actually feel premium, this tool gets you there faster. Try it for yourself. I've linked to Figma Make below. Let me know in the comments what is the first thing that you're going to build or prototype using this. I'm genuinely curious. I want to know. And I'll be reading and replying to every comment. If this was helpful, hit that like button. It helps other people find these videos that we work hard to make, and subscribe if you want more tools and strategies to build your brand. I'll see you in the next video.